Great cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way. A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Finally, you are of age, adventurer. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde. To conquer for the glory of the war chief. Yes.
Kultunk looks you over.
You will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous.
Kultunk laughs.
Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young adventurer. You will find him seated at the fire behind me.
Be safe.
Another one of Kultunk's recruits, hmm? A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde. The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but, well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you'll be of more use to us slaughtering the boars you'll find in the farms to the north and northeast of here.
Strength. Work complete.
Not bad, adventurer. But don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent, so you'll need some extra protection. You're not just another grunt. You seem to be a serious adventurer. Good, because that's exactly what I need. Try not to let the word out, since I don't want to cause a panic. But there have been reports of more humans nearby. This is an egregious betrayal of the peace that we negotiated with that miserable Jaina Proudmoore. We can't allow humans here in Durotar, and especially not here in the valley. You will find them to the south. Slay them quickly before their numbers increase any more.
Go forth to victory. Work complete.
Executed with quickness and discretion. A job well done. I must send you back into the fields again, adventurer. You will find large numbers of scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you?
Dabu.
It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials.
Galgar wipes his brow.
If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, adventurer. If you bring me 6 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here.
Strength. Loktar. For the Horde. I can do that. Work complete. Blood and thunder.
There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting scorpids. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you, adventurer. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest.
For the Horde.
Hey, man. Take a knee and hear me out. We got a problem. A good friend of mine, Hanazua, has gone out into the valley, and he hasn't returned. Last I seen, he was heading north where the scorpions hunt. Maybe you go take a look for him. The spirits be telling me that he's not well.
What do you need?
Wonderful, adventurer. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise, plus a little something extra.
Go forth to victory.
I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young adventurer. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. One of the Burning Blade, a foul, demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. He skulks in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars. Slay many, and, if you survive, return to me. Go forth to victory.
Be safe. May your blades never dull.
Hanazua groans in pain.
Adventurer! I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpions of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south.
Work complete. Work.
My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die. And in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Seeing the deed you have done for me steels my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to our settlement unassisted. Allo! Please, adventurer, return and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkov. It is no wonder that Hanasua was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazua's plight. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkov to death. It is a feat to be proud of, adventurer. And that you would fight for a stranger's honor, while other tasks occupied your time, your own honor is heightened.
Go with honor. I don't have a target. Work complete.
You have done well, adventurer. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power, a medallion, hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. We must have it. For too long, these demon worshippers have defiled our homelands, cleansed the Coven of its demonic taint by slaying the fell beasts and their leader. Return with this medallion as proof of your deed. Go, adventurer. You will find the Coven in a cave to the north.
Adventurer, you are a dependable adventurer. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it so you can see it in the dark, so you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it.
Go forth to victory. Work complete. McGraw.
Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, adventurer. This is my favorite pick. Now if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
May your blades never dull.
Greetings. You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here, Valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, adventurer, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat. Strength.
Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is no longer seen here in Senjin, but we will be vigilant in our efforts to prevent their return to the area. The orcs are friends of the Darkspear trolls. Honorable friends, we want to help the orcs, but we need help too. Oh man, this ain't good. Not one bit, man. Thrall's off to sea, Vol'jin's taking care of business in Echo Isles, and old Master Gadrin is left behind to take care of Senjin. And then what happens? Those humans come out of Northwatch Hold and set up camp in our backyard. Lucky for us, they just got here, and they're still setting up their base. You can help out old Gadrin by destroying those big supply crates they carry, and by killing the laborers carrying them. You'll find them to the southwest.
Hey, Aman. Bombay be working on some new mojo. You want to try a piece of it? Well, before you do, Bombay's gonna need you to pick up some jujas. First, Bombay needs you to get some of the goop from the crabs down by the water. Let me see your hands.
Bombay examines your hands closely.
Bombay gonna need 5 handfuls. Go on now.